Hello everyone and welcome to the Dice Commando YouTube channel. I'm Andrew with you here as always. Today's game is from the Commando Team tournament that took place on July 12th, 2020. For this tournament, players were using an in-house, fan-designed set and format dubbed Counterparts. The Counterparts set is a project developed to test run the Counterparts mechanic, which is a concept developed at Dice Commando in an effort to promote two-wide and middle team comps. For more information on the Counterparts set and the story and process behind the project, please check out episode 101 of the Commando Cast. This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando. Hello everyone and welcome to Dice Commando. This is round 2 of our DC Team Counterparts tournament. Today on the bottom of your screen we have Sam C. He is playing a really sweet 501st deck, so starting with the plot, include only if each character on your team has a 501st subtype, and that is a -1 point plot. He then has Anakin Skywalker, Jedi General, for 1013. Ahsoka Tano at 811, but she has Counterpart Anakin Skywalker, so it goes right along with Anakin, making her a net 10-point character there. Or actually, she is running Elite, so she's actually 7 points, huge value there. And then he has Elite ARC Trooper. Power action resolve this die showing a blank, as if it were indirect damage, has a value of 1. So just to note, right, the way that works is you can only resolve one of his die, so if he has 2 die on blank, it's still just 1 indirect. On the top of your table, we have Josh S. He's playing the Rebel Pilots, the Trench Run. He has Biggs Darklighter, Counterpart Luke Skywalker. We have Wedge Antilles, Counterpart Luke Skywalker. And then we have Luke Skywalker Red 5, rounding it out. So this is a 14, 8, and 10 with -1, -1. So that puts it at 18. And actually, Josh, does that math work? Hold on. So 14 plus 10 plus 8 -1 -1.
18 minus net 2 plus 9, that's 7, so that's
Okay, yep, it does. Okay, perfect. Works out great. All right, good luck, gentlemen. Go ahead and get started. All right, so okay, so we'll be playing on, I believe that is the Cantina. It is. Reroll a character die or your opponent to reroll another die that shares a subtype with it. All right, that is where we are playing. All right, opens up with a flanked by a wingman. So 1 shield, 1 on Ahsoka, 1 on the ARC Trooper. Rolling in Luke here with a 2 and a blank. So I do want to point out Ahsoka, after you activate this character, you may remove one of your dice and deal 1 damage to that character if it was a clone, or give one character a shield if it was a Jedi, right? So she has lots of options. She'll generally be coming in last, which is actually the opposite of what we used to see with the old Ahsoka. Okay, so Neiman came down to blank Luke for 2, went on to Ahsoka. Right, Wedge comes in, so Wedge does allow. Wait, what was that? So I have to make this, yeah, say it came in, but he allows for another activation. Make sure we get our clicks there, no problem. Okay, there we go. So that allows him to bring in Biggs, so Biggs coming in. And that is an awful lot of blanks. It goes back to Sam C. All right. Goes to Anakin. 2 for 1 and a 2. This Anakin, of course, having very similar sides to Apprentice Anakin. But the special is move 1 shield from a character to another character, then draw a card if you move to an Apprentice, or force an opponent to discard a card if you move that shield to a clone. So kind of just a variant on his current ability. 2 goes right into Luke. Wait. What did I miss there? I'm not sure what happened with that 2 melee. Okay, so after activating, she'll remove the Jedi that gives character shield. Okay, so Anakin took the shield. So what happened there, gents, with the Anakin 2 base? Okay, yeah, okay, and he had the 2 shields. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so we are resolving. Not sure here. All right, so she's just going to do 6 to Ahsoka. All right, so she's at 5. With, of course, 1 through the shield. Okay, ARC Trooper coming in. All right, 2 and a blank. So, but remember, in this case, that blank's not the worst thing in the world because it can become an indirect. Right, there's a near miss, spotting 2 pilots in this case. Okay, there's 2 into Luke. Claims up. He's going to have to do some damage here. He's falling behind, and those pilots are way too fast. Okay, drops to reroll. That's a tough one to drop with the 2 shields, but there he goes. All right, discarding to reroll again. There he goes. That's a little better targeted damage. Just be able to put 3 net into Luke there with the 2 actions, but again, it already claimed up, and we'll go into the next round. So the pilots will go in with 3 resources. Who needs upgrades, right? Who needs upgrades? Okay, so Josh will get us started off here. Pays 1 for Phantom, 1 cost ship. The little cheap ships are not bad because they turn on eject. All right, Ahsoka in. Nope. Yeah. So generally you want to hold her. Nice roll. Okay, so yeah, we already called up. Just a reminder, shield is move 1 shield from character to another character. Then draw a card if you moved it to an apprentice, or force an opponent to discard a card if you moved that shield to a clone. All right, so there's the piloting. Luke coming in with the Phantom there, which will of course turn on eject. One. So that's a dead Ahsoka. Okay, resolve, moves a shield. Yep, draws a card. Okay, that'll protect her for the moment. Yep, with the +1 because Luke pilot, that'll still drop her. All right, deals 2 to Luke. So now when Biggs comes in, I see. So Biggs, that's why Biggs is -2. I see. Yep. All right, so everybody's piloting the Phantom. Okay, blank and a shield. So Luke's really the only main weapon here. All right, he's going to power action for the Cantina. Reroll and then reroll. 1 and 1. Okay, goes back to Josh here. He does. He has focus fire. That's 4. Into the ARC Trooper. All right, 2 and then a 1 if that's what we wants it. 2 more to Luke. And claims up. Oh, if he can roll, he's got to go for it. He has to go for it. He has to try and get at least, so he has 33% chance. He's got to still go for it. Run to safety is huge with all these guys having the 501st keyword. He's got to go for it. He has to. There's no question. He's done if he doesn't hit. Oh, it takes the dollar. All right, puts a riot shield down, which is good, but that's tough because Luke gets another activation, which is big, and then it's another chance at the eject. So this piloting deck was a late add, and it's pretty above curve. I didn't realize it was a 4-die deck, which is even, I thought it was above curve before, but now that I see it's a 4-die deck, it's way above curve. All right, so gets his 2 shields and activates with the piloting. Okay. Got to get that trooper in and try to pop somebody down here. That's your best chance. Nope, not doing that. Okay, is 2 1s. That's why he's not blocking anything with the riot shield. All right, it's 2 1s. Okay, takes a dollar off the merchant freighter. Follows suit. Comes back to Sam. Xian down, not too shabby. Puts a little extra threat on the board, and that'll roll in. Gives him a 2 shield. All right, Ghost down. Ghost has ambush. Now it doesn't, right, it does the super cool thing where it acts as an instigate if you have a Spectre, but that's not the case here.
We did have a question about how do we get to bring in bigs before or after these ejects?
It's
You're activating a ambush, right?
yeah, so your ambush is your activation here, but you also get to bring him in. Okay, so that's just a lot. But it's 1 shot actually, so right shield blocks 3. That's still not enough. All right, there's his 2 shields. It's back to Josh here. I think he still has to take the shot. Okay, so there's 2 on the shields, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 net. Okay, bringing in Anakin here. There's a 1 focus, 2 for 1. He does not have resources right now though, so he's pitching a reroll for sure.
He had 2 shields on him from the Xian earlier.
Goes back to Josh here, who's about out of stuff to do. We'll see if he takes a shield and ejects, maybe. Yep, so there's a shield onto Luke. Okay, so he's not going to eject because he put the shield onto Luke, who would have gotten 2 shields for eject. So it's time to kill, right? So rerolling everything except the focus. It's another focus, but man, he's gonna just have to reroll again and see what he can get here. Oh, J-Shot hasn't claimed. Okay. Right, takes $1 and passes. All right, resolves 1 focus to the 3. J-shot passes again, so there will go the 3. Now does he eject? That would have been a hell of a play. Okay, so he'll go ahead and use the focus. Obviously he knows there's control there, but what's he gonna do? Alright, there's the power action just to re-roll it. It gets the 2, drops Luke. That's big. That's big. I still think that just the sheer health on these guys is going to be too much to cut through. But we'll see. We'll see. It's a lot more even now with that Xian. Alright, so Josh will claim. And that'll do it. Okay, going into the next round. It's a little more even now. Alright, so Joshua will get us started off here. Do you note that both of these guys can play run to safety? Which is massive healing. But run to safety on the 3-wide run to safety on the 3-wide with eject is really big. Really, really big. Alright, there it is. So there's a hit and run, which is a Counterparts legal reprint to bring in the boys. So he's going to bring on his board because Wedge is going to pilot the Ghost, and then he'll activate Biggs, who will pilot the Phantom. And everything's coming in. There's a 2 and a 2 with ambush. Yep. So this is all part of the activation. And he can pilot the Phantom as well. Well, it looks like he's not going to. Oh, he's going to put him in the Ghost. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so drops the Trooper, saves the modified side because he doesn't need it. Now Anakin will come in and swing. 3 resources. He may. Okay, he's going to take another. Play another upgrade, perhaps. Maybe. Well, he can't have another form, but. Alright, here comes the Phantom. Yeah, I don't know why the Phantom didn't get piloted, but that may be answered later. Alright, so there's 3 for Anakin, so 1, 2, and then 1. Okay, so identified Wedge as the target. Oh, okay, no, Biggs is the target. Okay, Merchant Freighter takes $1. Pays 1 for Yoda's. Very nice. Fully loaded Anakin here. 2 lightsabers and some training. Alright, there's the power action. Reroll a die there. Gets the 1. And no, yep, no reroll. Okay, there's a big roll. It's not great. Back to Josh here. There's his 3, 1, 2, and then 1 through the shields. Alright, does take a shield from Biggs to Anakin. No net effect there because not an apprentice or a clone. Alright, sails the 2. That does have ambush. Okay, and then passes Takes the resource. There's a crush. Gets the die off the table though. Alright, drop to reroll. Yeah, that's a worthless card because you can't spot two characters of the same subtype. Alright, there's a 3, but a big blank on Anakin. Alright, there's a pass. Somebody will eat the 3 here. Alright, another drop to reroll. There's the 2. Oh, but no money. Alright, there's the claim. Goes 3 to Biggs. And calls it a day. Okay. Anakin can still do this. Anakin can definitely still do this. But the pilots definitely have the advantage right now. Alright, so Josh gets to open us up here. Imagine the same thing we saw before, no hit and run, but okay, yeah, there's all the piloting stuff. So he's putting them both in the Phantom again. Okay, there's 4, but no ambush this time, right? There's fluid repulse. Oh, and that does a damage, alright, so he puts 1 into Biggs with the removal. That's a roll. Okay, Rebel Assault, nice. He can push, okay. Yep, so he'll hit for 2 first. So I was going to say that Yoda Saber can actually become a 2 unblockable if he removes the shield. That's Fireball, interesting. So we haven't seen Luke's ship hit the table yet. Fireball hits the blank. Oh, but there's no damage on it. So because remember, Fireball when it rolls a blank, you actually take indirectly with counters on it, but there are no counters on it because the die hasn't been resolved. All right, so that's just the 1. It looks like. Okay, so 5 hit points remaining there. This game looked like it was going to be over real quick, but I think we might have a drag out here. All right, there's the Cantina for the reroll. Oh, that's big. Does he have control is the question. All right, takes a resource to focus to the 1 and the +3. Does he go 1 and 1 or? It's a big decision here. Yep, so he goes 1 and +3. Just needs to control 1 die is all he needs to control. Alright, there it is. Overconfidence. Alright, so he gets to re-roll 2 dice. He can choose his own. Alright, but he's choosing both. And then he gets to remove the die of the lower value, which will likely be Biggs. Yep. Okay, very nice. Alright, here comes Phantom. Does have a gun side. Oh, gets it. There's just the 1 gun side on it, but he nails it. Alright, 1 for the freighter. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think he's got to claim and get in front here. Not that it matters, because, yeah, he'll claim, but I don't know that it matters if he gets in front or not, because the pilots are so fast. Okay, and J-Shot will pass, and we'll call it. So, this might be the last round. I'm not entirely sure. And look at all the money on the pilot side. That is crazy. Alright, so Anakin coming in, fully loaded. Let's see if he can put the thread on, which he does. So there's 6. Still not good enough, but put Biggs down. Sorry, that's not 6, that is 5, but it's still lethal. The way he's stalling, he must not have an answer. Usually if you've got the control on something like that, you just throw it down, right? So he must not be able to do anything about it, would be my guess. Okay, so he will pilot. Now, he can bring in Biggs for fun if he wants. Yeah, may as well. Alright, so wedge rolls +2 and $1. Yep, and then he just activates for the kill. Makes sense. Okay, it does let him, yeah, it does let him bring in an additional die though, but with the extra piloting. So, yep, nicely done. All right, goes back to Josh here. That was a smart move, bringing in the extra die. Okay, so A-Wing coming down. The A-Wing, remember, that's hot. You can discard the A-Wing to immediately resolve. 2 shields for defense. Spends 2. Is he playing another ship? Where's all this money coming from? He is. Wow. This is crazy. A deck this fast designed for this should not be able to ramp like this. Okay, gets the disrupt. He has 3 cards left in hand too. Alright, field medic to heal for 2 for 1. Not too bad. Alright, there's the disrupt to take his last $1. Yep. So they're putting the damage on Fireball. Yeah, was what they're talking about is last time there was the +3 on there, so he should have 2 damage on. Yep. Yeah, because if it rolls a blank, that's not irrelevant, right? I've actually seen many a game go sideways because of Fireball. That's why I think a lot of people steer clear of it. Alright, A-Wing coming in. Remember, he can discard to immediately resolve. Focus, which he probably won't. Okay, no discard then, so he'll take the $1. Here comes the second A-Wing. So now he may discard if it hits like the 3 for 1 or something. Nope, nope, not bringing in the... I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, focus. Go to a black side somewhere. Okay, so threatening 4. Okay, there's the wedge re-roll. Gets the 1. Alright, saved him a damage. There's 3. 1 net through the shields. Alright, overriding Yoda's for a Jedi. Nice. For 2 shields. Very nice. Very nice. At this point, he has enough melee sides on the table that that's about a push in terms of die value. So, alright, A-Wing coming in. With the 2, he can discard to immediately resolve if he wants. Oh, but there's a claim. So, takes off the 2 shields, and we are going indeed into the next round. Alright, so he's going to power action Phantom and attach it to Ghost. We hadn't seen him do that this game yet, but that is definitely a thing. And then he drops the merchant freighter, which that's where all the ramp's coming from. And then he takes $1. And that should be it, right? All right. So both these guys are going to the next round with 3 resources. We see Sam drop Neiman and Run to Safety, both of which are dead. Well, I mean, Neiman's not dead, but he can't have 2 for him, so he wouldn't want to put that on and have to figure out what to do with Xian, right? So, thing is, he could pay 2 just for the autofocus if he wanted. So, all right, brings out Anakin, gets blanks. He does have Xian, which is actually big, the Xian special, but no base sides. The Xian special for removal and hitting is big. Okay, A-Wing coming out. Remember, he can do the discard thing if he wants to immediate resolve, which he won't for the blank, for sure. Can't, actually. All right, 1 shield. Other A-Wing coming out. There's a disrupt. That's probably not a good discard value. All right, so we are at the 7-minute warning here. All right, drop into re-roll. There's a little something more. I can actually steal a shield. He'll probably do that right away. He doesn't necessarily have to do both his specials, of course. The hesitation on rolling in is because that Xian being able to remove, right? So Fireball rolls in. If it's a blank, which it likely won't, but right, 2 indirect, not irrelevant. Right, so he'll steal the shield. Yep, and then he'll deal the 2. Yep, very nice. But there's a lot of dice left to come in here. All right, so there's the pilot now that the threat's off the table. Okay, so Ghost, Phantom, Ghost with Phantom attached, coming in with Wedge. Okay, nothing pairing up yet. All right, puts the 2 under. It's getting closer. Anakin's whittling his way back amongst this fleet of red ships. And what do we have? I should have, I think he still has 4 cards in hand. Oh, drops his eject. Yeah, I mean, he won't want to eject the Ghost. At least unless he has to. Right, pitches everything, looking for guns. Gets a 2, oh, and a 3. So that's 7. So Sam will have to do something here. Oh, overconfidence, very nice. All right, so re-rolls the 2 A-Wings. It'll be whoever rolls worse gets removed. So that blank gets removed. But he'll be able to focus into a threat, although much less of one. And if it's just the one side, he probably goes with the Phantom. Because then he can detach the Phantom and roll it out, right? Nope, he doesn't. He goes to... Alright, Fluid Riposte. Does 1 as well, in addition to the removal. Because he has Xian on. Lots of control here, keeping him down. Blue Hero doing its thing. Even though technically Fluid Riposte is neutral, but still. Alright, so there's a shield. He'll take the $1. He'd be very happy with that round. Exceedingly happy with that round, I would think. Alright, takes $1 off Merchant Freighter. J-Shot's already claimed here, so... Alright, that'll do it. Alright, wow. That was a different round than I expected. So let's do the math here, right? We have 7 left on Wedge. So do note we have about 4 minutes left in round here. I'd forgotten to start the clock on the table, but I'm keeping track offline as well because I always have a backup. So we have 7 health with 8 hit points, or 8 total hit points left on Wedge, coming in strong. And we have 9 on Anakin. But Anakin has a lot more shield generation, but not as quite as much of explosiveness. Alright, so Anakin's just going to come in and put the threat on the table. Wedge did not roll well. Oh, there's some shield stealing. That's die control and damage. Alright, Rebel Assault, very nice. Showing the gun. I like it. So he'll steal a shield and then sit on the other one. I'm going to start getting down into card count territory here. Alright, A-Wing coming out. Rolls a disrupt. He won't do that one, I wouldn't think. I'm going to see a pitch to reroll here. He has no cards in deck is the thing, right? He has to be very careful here. Alright, Shin. Is he going to overwrite Shin with Shin? He does. Okay, so Shin comes back in. It's a 2 shield. That's not what he wanted to see. Alright, pays 1 for a sail. Well, removes that, and that does have ambush. Alright, A-Wing coming in. If he rolls a 3, I think we see a discard here. How many cards do you have left in deck? 5 left in deck. Man, A-Wings are liking the disrupt. Alright, there's the discard to reroll. He picks all 3 of them. Ugh. That hurts. That's real. That stings real bad when you're out of cards. Alright, dropping to reroll everything that's not a gun. Woof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's that's one more than he needs actually. Pushing him down real hard on cards here. He can pay for it all. I don't think he's going to be able to get out of this one. Yeah, he's going to just play it, and then it'll drop off the saber. So that'll block 2, so he's actually still alive. Okay, so he's going to send it across the table, so that'll put him with 2 health remaining because of the 3 shields, then the 7. Alright, takes $1. He's counting on the next round at this point. Does he bring in Fireball and risk the interact? Alright, let's see. Oh, maybe he's changing his mind. There we go. Gets a shield. Alright. Sam takes a shield. He's deciding if the shield's worth it or not. I don't know that it is. Alright, he just claims. Okay, merchant freighter for $1 more. Not that he needs it. I think Sam only has 2 cards in hand. Yeah, he only has 2 cards. Oh, Admiral! Oh! I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. Oh, and of course he rolls into his pay sides. That. Alright, so this is his last card, guys. There he goes. I think. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he'll focus. That's it, right? Wow. What an ending. Wow, what an ending. All right, good game, gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today, and go Commando.